One of the things that I find baffling or maybe even confusing is when I'm talking to a friend, a neighbor, maybe even a worker, and they're trying to defend the tax breaks for the rich, or maybe even say that the rich need more tax breaks. They try to make that argument that trickle-down economics work. They try to make the argument that if the rich don't get their tax breaks, then we won't have jobs, and the American economy is going to suffer. Well, I let them know that I totally disagree. I disagree because I remember the bailout. I remember when the banks received the bailout, when the insurance companies received the bailout, and they didn't loan money to the small businesses. They didn't loan money to the regular working American. They actually froze a lot of line of credits. I tell them that I remember GE in 2010 paying $0 in corporate taxes, having 300 tax lawyers on staff, actually receiving tax benefits of over $3.2 billion. I tell them that they don't need another lobbyist that paycheck says free. I also tell them that, remember, in the state of Maryland, the state where I live at, when children's education, retirees, prescription drugs, we all pay more taxes in reference to the alcohol tax, the Easy Pass. Everything was on the chopping block. All types of services were cut, but still millionaires received a tax break. Their tax rate went from 6.25 to 5.5%. They're actually paying lower taxes in the year 2011 when not only is America struggling, but the state of Maryland is struggling. I tell them to remember that corporations find every corporate loophole known to man. I tell them to remember, if you live in the state of Maryland, you can become frustrated because if a corporation does business with multiple states, then they actually don't pay, they don't have to pay taxes in that state that they're doing the business in. They can actually pay taxes in the state that has the lowest tax rate. And I'm referencing to what we call it as the corporate loophole tax, and what some may call it as combined reporting. But that didn't get passed in the state of Maryland. So I tell them, when you're talking about the tax, the rich need more tax breaks, that the rich is creating jobs, the trickle-down economics, I tell them that I disagree and I go with bottom up. I think it's that the person that you should keep in mind is the person that the American, the federal worker that's receiving a 2-year pay freeze, the state worker that's been furloughed for the last 4 years, the retiree that's paying more on prescription drugs, the children that could get less educational service due to the fact that we have less revenue coming in. It's not that the rich need more tax breaks. I tell you, it's the middle class, the regular Americans, the unemployment, the person that's losing their home right now. Those are the people that need their voices heard. Those are the people that need the tax breaks. And those are the people that I ask you to remember. Thank you.